pardon, Priestess, but you've been staring out across Ashenvale for hours.
I sense something dark stirring within the forest, Chandris. It feels as if it's heading this way.
The greenskins who killed Cenarius?
Perhaps. Perhaps something more.
Put your backs into it! Jaina and the Orc War Chief expect this base to be built swiftly.
Ah, we shouldn't even be here! Or siding with the Orcs.
We're here to hunt the remaining demons, human. You're lucky our goals are the same.
All right, you men. Mind your business. Back to work.
So, these orcs and humans presume to run rampant through our lands? They will regret ever stepping foot into Ashenvale. We will establish a base and deal with these outlanders as they deserve. The Tree of Life is the heart of our Night Elf villages. Use the tree's ability to entangle the gold mine. After entangling the mine, send wisps in to extract gold. Wilds. Wisps are friendly spirits that harvest gold and lumber for our villages. They also create the structures that allow us to train more warriors. Ashrathoraman, as the goddess wills.
Insufficient gold.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Your building is complete. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
The goddess calls. The moon wells are the source of our nourishment and strength. You can build additional moon wells to nourish more troops.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Your building is complete. Insufficient gold.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Your building is complete.
I
Insufficient
stand
gold.
ready. Point the way.
Ashrathoraman.
Your building is complete. Insufficient gold.
I stand
Someone
ready.
threatens the wilds.
Insufficient gold.
I stand ready. Your move.
Your building is
Ashrathoraman.
complete.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls. For Kalimdor! Immediately. By Elune.
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Ashrathoraman.
I stand
Immediately.
ready.
So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. In the name of Cenarius!
I stand ready.
Anudora! Immediately. To train more troops, construct an ancient of war. In the name of Cenarius! The goddess calls.
Point the way.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
As the goddess wills. By Elune. Anudora!
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
Hinduli Rata.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately.
On your mark. Waiting on
I
you.
heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
On your mark. Your move.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
I stand ready.
Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. Bandu Thoribas mortals, you will pay for defiling these lands. For Kalimdor! Immediately. As the goddess wills. Hinduli Rata.
Your building is
way.
Someone threatens the wilds. For Kalimdor! Ashrathoraman. By Elune. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
All too easy.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls. By
I
Elune.
stand ready.
Immediately.
Waiting on you. On your mark.
Ashrathoraman. Anudora!
Your
The
move.
goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
I stand ready.
As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. In the name of Cenarius! Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready. as the goddess wills. The goddess calls. So be it.
On your mark, point the
Someone
way.
threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. By Elun, as the goddess
stand
wills. By Elun, as the goddess wills. So be it. By Elun, as the goddess wills. So
I
be it.
stand ready.
By Elun. Immediately.
I stand ready.
For Kalimdor! Someone threatens the wilds.
Waiting on you. Say no more. By the light of the
The
moon,
goddess calls. By Elun.
point the way. I'll give it a shot. On your mark.
I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately. So be it.
Point the way.
Immediately.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately.
Waiting on you. Done. Say no more.
The goddess calls.
It's the undead! Defend yourselves!
They must have followed us from Lordaeron.
Elun save us. The dead advance in waves.
Quickly, my sisters. Back to the trees. We are no match for a force this fast.
The undead are tireless. There's no way to outrun them.
You see, Lord Archimald, we need not fear the Night Elves. The Scourge can...
Archimond, after 10,000 years, how is it possible?
The Legion has returned to consume this world, woman. And this time, your troublesome race will not stop us. Fools! Let her slip away! Find her, damn you! Find her and kill her!
The day we have long feared has finally come. The Burning Legion has returned. I must cross the river and warn the rest of my sisters before all is lost. Ashrathoraman, as the goddess wills.
These damn Night Elves cannot escape us. Lord Archimon wants them found.
Immediately. So be it, as the goddess wills. So be it. I must avoid being seen, as the goddess wills. By Elun.
Lord Archimon wishes us to corrupt this forest, and we shall.
As the goddess wills. So be it, as the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Our allies' town needs help.
Goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it.
In the name of Cenarius!
Immediately. As the goddess...
Alunadore, priestess. We are yours to command. Point the way. All too easy.
The goddess calls. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. Clearly the humans have no love for the undead, but I dare not trust them. By Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Those orcs appear to be guarding some magical treasure. It might prove useful to me. So be it. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
Our warriors have engaged
So be
the
it.
enemy.
Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Alunadore, priestess. Be wary. The Doomguards command shades that can see us, even when we meld with the shadows. We'd best stay away from them.
By Elune. Immediately. By Elune.
Silly night elf. You cannot hide from us.
So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune.
Ambush! Run for your lives! We'll regroup in the clearing ahead!
Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Your shadow powers will not hide you from our sight.
Fondu Daf Balore.
Ishnu Allah, sisters. It is I, Tyrande. I Elune. The goddess
Standing
calls.
guard.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds, as the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. Ah, these abandoned ballistas will help me break through the undead fortifications. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoram. Indul Retha. Anudora! The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoram. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoram. Someone threatens the wilds. Hinduli Rethad. So be it. By Elune. So be it.
Tyrande, praise Elune, you've made it. The undead appeared out of nowhere and attacked our village without warning.
Ishnudal Dieb Chandris, we have a greater problem. The undead were sent here by the Burning Legion, our ancient enemies of old. Against such might, we have only one option. We must awaken the Druids. With Cenarius dead, it falls to us to awaken the Druids. We must recover the demigod's horn from the sacred Moonglade Isle. Only its clarion call can awaken the Druids from their slumber.
But, Priestess, the orcs have established a crude settlement upon the Isle. We'll need to fight our way through them to reach Cenarius' horn.
Priestess Tyrande, thank Elune we found you. The undead are advancing upon the nearby barrow dens. The dens seem abandoned, but
there is one druid sleeping within them, sister. Furion Stormrage.
He is the wisest and most powerful of all the Druids. He must be warned that the Legion has returned.
Then we'd better hurry. If the undead overtake his den before he's awakened...
Let us make haste, my sisters. All our hopes rest on Furion's awakening. I heed the voice of Elune.
What is nature's call?
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds? Ashrathoraman.
Goddess, light my path.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In position.
By Elune.
Research finished.
The goddess calls.
Goddess, light my path.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds? So be it.
Research
as
finished.
The goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune.
Goddess, light my path. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Insufficient gold.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. So be it.
Research finished. Insufficient gold.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
Standing guard.
Waiting on you.
So be it.
Can I help you?
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Loktarogar! For what chief thrall?
By Elune. So be it. In the name of Cenarius!
Are we being invaded?
Ashrathoraman.
I am sworn to be alone.
Someone
building
threatens the
is
wild. Anudora! Immediately. By Elune.
Strike fast! Ensnare them all before they regroup.
As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman. So be it. Induli Retha. Anudora!
Upgrade finished.
Induli Retha. Immediately. As the goddess
In
wills.
position.
Goddess light my
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
As
Your
the
building
goddess
is
wills.
complete.
The goddess calls.
Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman.
As the goddess
I heed the
wills.
voice of Elune. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Anudora! Ashrathoraman. Okalamdor!
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune.
goddess light.
Your building is complete.
Sentinels, attack! As the goddess wills. In the name of Cenarius! Okalamdor! Ashrathoraman. By Elune.
Make it fast.
Anudora! Okalamdor! As the goddess wills.
Absolutely.
Someone threatens the wild. By Elune. So be it. Immediately.
Goddess, light my path.
Ah, the great outdoors.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Speak your mind.
Hi!
Ashrathoraman. In the name of Cenarius.
Ah, the great outdoors.
As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. By Elune.
Research finished.
Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Research
Immediately.
Are we being invaded?
Someone opens the wild. As the goddess wills. So be it.
In the name of Cenarius!
Hinduli by Elune. As the goddess wills.
What is nature's call?
Ashrathoraman.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls. Okalamdor. Hinduli So be it. Manudora! As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Research light.
As the goddess wills. So be it.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. Okalamdor. Hinduli by Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
These elves are stronger than we thought.
I hear the voice of Elune. Immediately. Anudora! Hinduli Okalamdor. Ashikoraman. Hinduli Okalamdor.
In the name of Cenarius!
I stand ready.
In position. Fear the night.
Goddess
My way.
Someone threatens the wild.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. Hinduli
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
by Elune.
Anudora!
The goddess calls.
Goddess, light my path.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wild. So be it. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
In position.
Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess
the great
wills.
outdoors.
Immediately.
Who threatens
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. So be it.
What is nature's call?
Ashrathoraman.
Ah,
By
the great
Elune.
outdoors.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman, so be it. Someone threatens the wilds.
Feel nature's wrath.
Ashrathoraman, immediately. The goddess calls.
The great outdoors.
Make it fast.
I heed the voice. The goddess calls.
In position.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. In the name of Cenarius! Someone threatens the wild. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
As the goddess is the glad.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In position.
I stand ready.
Hi! I'm game.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. At last, the horn of Cenarius. Now we can awaken Furion.
The horn has sounded, and I have come, as promised. I smell the stench of decay and corruption in our land. That angers me greatly. Come forth, you defenders of old. Crush these invaders, as you did in ages past. It has been 1,000 years since I last looked upon you, Tyrande. I thought of you every moment I roamed through the Emerald Dream.
My heart rejoices to see you again, Furion. But I would not have awakened you unless the need was urgent.
In the dream, I felt our land being corrupted, just as if it were my own body. You were right to awaken me.
The Burning Legion has returned, Furion. Cenarius is dead, and Outlanders roam freely through our most sacred vales.
As was foretold. No doubt Archimonde will make his way to Hyjal Summit and attack the World Tree. If he succeeds in draining the tree's energies, this world will be doomed.
My only thought was to awaken you and the rest of the Druids. The Druids of the Talon reside within the Barrow Dens at the end of this valley. If we can reach them, we may have a chance to stop Archimonde and his demons.
That did it, boys! We've driven them off! Let's regroup back at the base and tend to our wounded.
So, the Outlanders battle against the undead as well. They could prove to be powerful allies against Archimonde and his ilk.
They are mongrels and nothing more. They are responsible for Cenarius' death. I will be damned before I stand with them.
Perhaps you are right, my love. We will establish our new settlement here. Keep your sentries alert. I doubt that we have seen the last of the Outlanders or the undead.
I heed the voice of
these
Elune.
lands?
On your mark.
Immediately. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
I stand ready. Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Our gold mine is running low.
Our resources are depleting fast. We must find another gold mine and muster our forces. Only then will we be able to reach the Barrow Dens. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
As the goddess wills.
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Insufficient gold.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
The
goddess
great
calls.
outdoors.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Your move.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I stand ready.
By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
I stand ready.
So be it. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Ah, the great
Someone threatens.
outdoors.
Wait! I know those furbolgs. They escaped from Ashenvale when the corruption started to spread.
Perhaps they did not escape the corruption after all.
The goddess calls.
Hi!
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elun.
Point the way.
The gold
I
mine
stand
has
ready.
collapsed.
Is there trouble?
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun.
Your move.
As the goddess wills. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. By Elun. The goddess calls.
I've never seen the creature so aggressive before.
Then I will put an end to their curse. Undo Falador!
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. By Elun.
In position.
Immediately. So be it.
Research. Goddess,
Create more
light
moon
my
moons.
path.
Create more moon moons.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
It shall be done. Anudora.
Your bill voice will be.
Shall be done.
I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. River. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Ashtherodana.
Ashrathoraman.
Anudora.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Make it fast.
By Elun.
Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elun. By Elun. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
Your manor.
Our
is
sacred
depleted.
grove is being desecrated.
Shall be done.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Waiting on you. Done. All too easy. Done. All too easy.
Ashrathoraman.
Point the way. Done. Waiting on you.
The goddess calls.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
You've changed, Tyrande. There is little mercy left in you.
Long ago I swore to protect this land, Furion. I never had the luxury of sleeping through times of great peril.
If your endless vigil has hardened you, my love, it must be part of your goddess's plan.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The goddess calls. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Goddess,
I heed the
light
voice
my
of
path.
Elune.
Are we being invaded?
Ashrathoraman.
I am sworn to avenge.
By Elune. So be it.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
As the goddess wills. The goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman.
Goddess, light my path. I shall not
I heed
fear.
the voice of Elune.
Great out.
Is there trouble? Your building is complete. Our gold mine has collapsed.
The goddess calls. So be it.
Your move.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your
Immediately.
building is complete.
As the goddess wills.
There is danger ahead, priestess. You must proceed with caution.
Thoraman. The goddess calls.
What is nature's
Someone
call?
threatens the wild.
In position.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Ah, the
Create
great
more
outdoors.
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors
Someone
have
threatens
engaged
the wild. By Elune. The voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Anudora. Someone threatens the wild. As the goddess wills.
Our
Goddess
warriors
calls.
have engaged.
I hear the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman.
Light.
The goddess calls. By Elune.
Research finished.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune.
Speak your
Standing
standing guard.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls, as the goddess wills.
Make it fast. Speak your mind. I walk in shadow. I am sworn to avenge.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Are we being invaded?
On your mark.
What is nature's call?
Has sleep
The goddess
dulled my
calls.
senses?
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Be careful, priestess. These woods are overrun by the dead. Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wild.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Your building goddess. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild, as the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Absolutely.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls, as the goddess wills. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Our gold
I
mines
heed the voice of Elune.
as the goddess
Someone
wills.
threatens the wild. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. So be it.
The land and I are one. For Kalimdor
I heed the voice of Elune.
and sleep dulled my senses.
The goddess calls.
Hi!
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Hopefully the land will heal itself of this cursed blight. We should get moving. The barrow dens lie within the valley just ahead of us. Someone threatens the wilds, as the goddess wills.
Research finished.
No! The outpost has been corrupted, and the Treants have been driven mad. They do not deserve this cruel fate.
Come no further, weakling. Lord Tichondrius commanded us to kill anyone attempting to enter this place. And we shall.
Pathetic wretches. It pains me that you once called yourselves night elves.
Our warriors have
Ashrathoraman.
engaged the enemy.
By Elune.
Ashtarodana. The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman.
I am sworn to avenge.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Research.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Our gold
Heed
mine
the
has
voice of
collapsed. Goddess life.
Ashrathoraman,
What is nature's
I
call?
heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman,
Ah, the
so
great
be it.
outdoors.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Insufficient gold. Goddess, light my path. Research
goddess
finished.
calls.
In position.
Is there trouble?
Speak your
I
mind.
heed the voice of Elun.
In
Speak your
position.
mind.
Ashrathoraman,
Great outdoors.
I heed the voice of Elun.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman, I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman,
Standing guard. My wait is over.
the goddess calls.
Something is amiss. Threatens these lands.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. Immediately. Someone threatens the wild.
It shall be done. Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elun.
The land and I are one. As sleep stole my senses.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elun.
These lands. As sleep
The goddess.
stole my senses.
I heed the voice of Elun. As sleep dulled my senses. For Kalimdor.
Your building is complete.
Anudora.
Come forth, Druids of the Talon. Let the storm crows fly once again upon the winds of war. Ishnu Allah, my brethren. Kalimdor has need of your powers once again, for the hour of doom is at hand.
We are yours to command, Shundo Stormrage.
Now we must delve into the earth and rouse the ferocious Druids of the Claw from their slumber.